Hi everyone. Right now we're going to talk about how to zoom in on a video using iMovie. So first let's open up a new project in iMovie, which I've done already. And then we're going to grab a video to drag in to the project, and we're going to do that right now. Drag it onto the timeline here. And let's just take a look at the video to see what it looks like before applying any effects to it. So as you see, the framing is consistent the whole way through. It's static. The whole way through, it's not making any changes to the framing, no zoom-ins, no angle changes or anything like that. So what we want to do is click on the video here, go to the cropping button here, okay? And then, as you see, there's different styles. We have Fit, Crop to Fill, and Ken Burns. As you see, if I hover over Ken Burns, it says zoom in or out between two areas in the clip, and that's what we want to do. So we'll click on Ken Burns, and as you see, we have two boxes, two squares here. The first one is the starting frame, and the end one will be, as you can guess, our ending frame. So what it'll look like is it's gonna go from right here in our framing and zoom in so that it crops just this portion right here of our video. And we can change where it zooms in by clicking on the inside of the end box. And let's say I wanted to zoom in on that ear here. Okay, I'll click on this end here and drag so that the plus sign is sort of where the position of that ear is. The plus sign indicates the center of my frame, of this end frame. And this other plus sign right here is the center of the starting frame. So as you see, it's going to go from this plus sign, and this arrow indicates that it's going to go to that plus sign. So the centering will be from this to this. And we'll just press our blue check mark. And as you see where the playhead is, this is the end of my video. It's zoomed in on this ear. So let's take a look at what the video looks like now. We'll press play. As you see, it's slowly zooming in on to where we indicated the ending frame should be. So that was a pretty slow zoom, but we created that zoom effect right there. Now, let's say, for instance, you wanted the zoom effect to not go to that ear, but you wanted to just maintain the centering of the end frame. So in other words, let's just undo here. So you see how the plus sign isn't moved for the end frame. Okay, let's say we wanted to maintain that, but we wanted to maybe zoom in even closer. We want to hold down, in order to do that, we want to hold down Option on our keyboard and then click and drag. And that will maintain the centering the whole time. So let's just say we want to get this close here, okay? So then we'll press our blue check mark, and let's take a look at what that looks like. And as you see, our centering is maintained, but it is slowly zooming in. And there we go. That is how you zoom in by maintaining the center of the zoomed frame at the same time. Okay, so one more thing I want to show is how to zoom in faster. And the way we do that is we need a shorter duration for our clip. Okay, so let's just, we'll undo this, and the way we can just undo this zoom here is just by pressing Fit again, okay? And we'll press the check mark. So we now are back at our original framing here, okay? But we want a shorter clip so that we can zoom in faster, okay? But before we do that, so that we maintain our audio and don't hear any clicks, is we want to double click on this and press Detach Audio. And that way, the audio can remain continuous and smooth the whole way through, and we won't hear any splitting. And now we'll click back on our video again, and we'll press Command B to split it. And then we'll apply the effect again here by going to Ken Burns. And we'll zoom back in on that ear right here, like that. And we'll press the blue check mark. And we'll press play to see what that looks like. So a much quicker zoom right there. But as you notice, the problem is, once we finish this this clip right here, it goes right back to the original framing here. The way to solve that, so we maintain this zoom in for the whole rest of the video, is what we'll do is we'll press Command C to copy on this segment right here, and then we'll click on the second segment and then go to Edit, Paste Adjustments, and press Crop. Or you can alternatively, as you see on the shortcut here, press Option Command R. And what that'll do is that'll apply the zoom effect to this clip as well. So we're here at the end of this first clip and we'll press play. But as you see, okay, we run into one more problem. What that effectively did was applied the same zoom effect to this second clip. And the way we resolve this is we'll go back to our, we're going to be clicked on our second segment here. We're going to our cropping again. And what we need to do is swap the end square with the starting square. So we do that by pressing this here. And now our starting square is the way the framing is from the end of the first clip, okay? And now we just go to crop to fill. And now this cropping will be applied to this whole segment here. And we'll press the blue check mark. So now, when we look at the whole video, let's look at the whole video. As you see, it maintains where the zoom in is, and it's going to maintain that for the whole rest of the video here. So that's how you do a zoom in effect using iMovie.